Okay, got those dry. And yes, it is there, especially at the beginning here when I'm doing some of the bigger shapes. It'll be sort of painting a little and then drying a little and then painting a little and then drying a little. So what I'm going to do now is mix up a little. That was a little too much of the blue. I want to get sort of something more along the lines of a reddish violet, reddish purple, and a watery mix of that. That's getting close. In fact, it might be kind of nice. Gonna make sure it's just nice and watery. And I'm gonna just paint over the second bowl. And this is when some of the fun of the transparent watercolor starts getting even more fun. And that where there's already paint, the paint that I'm painting on right now is going to interact with visually. And just sort of create some new colors, a little darker, and it'll be making lots of its own purples and reds and blues and everything in between. I am building up a little bit darker because that wasn't as I'm going to not finish that sentence and say it really is quite important that there's enough, I mean, to get these flat washes, especially for me, that there's enough water on the shape and that you're able to move it around, shift it around like I'm doing now to get it to move around. This may not be the best decision I've ever made, but that top edge is bugging me. And if that's a classic example of wanting to go in and trying to fix an area that if it had been drawing, if I had not sort of made sure this whole shape still had pretty good distribution of water and color, that would have created a bloom, and then I would have tried to fix the bloom, and then the bloom would have gotten worse, and I would have tried to fix the bloom getting worse, and so on and so on. But I'm going to clean up this curve too a little bit. Remember, the brush is both a sponge and a dispenser. So that's getting fun. And yes, it is time to dry again. Back soon.